it's Mary with Sayre Seer. This is your weekly tarot. This is for January 8th through the 15th, 2020. Wow. Hope you had a good start of your year, of this year. And what we're going to do, if you want to book a reading, you can go to the description box. There's a link for my website. Also, if you feel inspired to donate, please, there's a link for PayPal and Venmo in there also. And I just want to thank everybody that have donated and booked readings. It's been really fun getting to know everyone, and I really appreciate it. Okay, so what we're going to do here is this is the Good Tarot. I just want to pull a card for the basis of our reading, because it's kind of neat, because we can see if it duplicates itself throughout the reading. So I did a couple yesterday, starting this, next week, and it turned out pretty cool. So I'm going to cut this, then I'm going to flip. And I shuffled it quite a bit before I even put on the camera. It's what I'm trying to say. So this is an Eight of Air. This is Eight of Swords. So this is a card about it's like anxiety. That's the best word I can find for it. So now on this deck, it's a little bit more about sorting out your thoughts, the Good Tarot. But in a traditional tarot, it's the one where the lady has all these swords around her, and she has, she's bound, but the rope is loose, and then she's blindfolded. So it's feeling like you have nowhere to go because you're anxious, or gosh, what am I going to do? It's like that repeating thoughts, okay? So here, it's like getting to the point where one is sorting out their thoughts and kind of looking at them kind of as like game pieces in a way, And so that's what's really neat. So it's quite a bit more empowering of a card. So it's nice. Okay, so I think I'll do this deck because it's easier to see on camera. Okay. So please tell us what Scorpio needs to know for this week. I don't know how your energy has gone since the big change, since the new year. It's supposed to be an eclipse. Is second eclipse? Or is it the full moon? I listen to a lot of astrology, but I think it's something on the 10th to the 12th of January, though. It's a release. I think it's another eclipse. So let me know if I'm wrong, because I'm wrong sometimes, with stuff like that. I'm still learning quite a bit about it. There's so much to learn in astrology. It's like tarot. One card, one sign, one planet can do so much. Interacting with others like cards can. Okay. Let's do one more here. Thanks for being patient with me. Okay. Okay, so I have the King of Wands, and he's reversed. Then I have the Three of Wands. I got a double there. Six of Wands reversed. A lot of wands here. A lot of passion, which is understandable. Scorpios are full of passion. Two of Swords reversed. Nine of Wands reversed. We'll do one more card here for you. Seven of Wands. Wow. 5 out of 6 cards are wands. Okay, so this is kind of interesting because we have like this back and forth energy going. So let's talk about the King of Wands reversed. This is a fire sign. So it could be Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Reversed, it's a masculine energy. Reverse, it's somebody that's aggressive. Somebody that doesn't like to listen to other people, doesn't really consider people too much. It's all about how they feel, and they want to talk and, maybe not be open to new ideas or suggestions, and kind of closed off. And this this person can be abusive, doesn't have to be, and doesn't have to be fire, but could be exhibiting that behavior. Fire signs, or this energy also, is people that gotta go, 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 go. So impatient, very impatient energy also. and kind of ruled by passions, by their passions. You know, maybe not always willing to sit back and think about their actions or think about, yeah, I'll leave it at that. Okay. So next card I have is the Three of Wands. This is about waiting for your rewards. You know you've sent some good stuff out there, you created some good things, whether relationships or waiting for those things to bring back the abundance or bring back the rewards, okay? So in a way, like good fortune, good karma. And she's waiting, she's watching the ships come in, right? And so I have Six of Wands, but like here, there hasn't been any victory. So it's kind of like somebody here is waiting in vain. Why isn't there any victory? Kind of, sorry, I got something in my eye. You know, maybe when am I going to reap my rewards? Is there something else I need to do? Because we have no victory, no success. And that can be very frustrating. So then I have the Two of Swords here reversed. And so when it's upright, it's like not being able to make a decision, but here a decision has been made. This is kind of the same Eight of Swords energy when it's upright, you know. But here it's like somebody made a choice. I'm not sure if they made a choice for you. We'll see. Okay. Somebody, or maybe this was you. Somebody decided no longer to defend whatever it is you've been working on. Okay. Whatever passion. And maybe it's a relationship. Okay. So I don't think I can continue to fight this. I don't, because Nine of Wands, when it's reversed, it's about fighting someone else's battles. Is this even mine to fight? Is this worth it? Because these are like lessons, or it's like they're not barriers, maybe barriers. They're lessons, obstacles. That's the obstacles. And if there's somebody else's obstacles, that's kind of hard to fight them, right? Okay. So Seven of Wands, and this is good to see right here, because this is like, look, you know, getting at the view above, kind of like this. See, this person is above looking at the problems or the issues below, the worries, right? Below. Those are the feathers. And this person is kind of doing the same thing, only with the things that they're worried about. It's more like passion. These are the obstacles, okay? When I get above it and I look down from, it's like get above the problems, okay? They're just having me focus on that. When I get above the problems and not in the middle of it, I can see that that's mine, that's not, that's mine, that's not. So here, looks like somebody's willing to defend what is theirs, but not willing to fight somebody else's. This is not my issue. Why am I in the middle of this? These are mine, you know, and I will defend what I know is right, or what I know I'm passionate about. Okay, so let's talk about the King of Wands here. That's a Five of Pentacles. So this could have been a breakup, or this could have been somebody that made you, sorry. Could have been a breakup, or somebody feels left out in the situation. There may have been financial loss here. Five of Pentacles. Three of Swords. Somebody may be healing their broken heart. It could have been like a third party thing, or maybe somebody came in and disrupted something. The Chariot is, it's moving forward. Maybe somebody left this situation. Left the other person, therefore one would be shut out and brokenhearted, you know, trying to heal. Okay. And the King of Wands reverse also is not being able to move forward. Okay, so that's the other thing. somebody that's not able to, it's been difficult to move forward and heal. But it looks like that somebody is actually having movement now. So it's kind of a little bit of a backstory there. So Three of Wands. Let's talk about reaping the rewards from, you know, what you've put out there. What somebody has put out there. So we have the Ace of Cups reversed. So it's kind of like what I put out there, what I've been working on or been passionate about hasn't, I'm not sure if there was, it's like the love is spilled out of this. So if it was something you were passionate about, the love spilled out. So that you don't love anymore, maybe, huh? Queen of Swords says, somebody's here is just mad. Somebody's mad. And if you worked on something or worked with somebody you were passionate about and you know, things kind of went wrong, sometimes we would be upset about that. That would make sense. So the Queen of Swords, it could be air energy, it could be Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. This energy, when she's reversed, she's just mad and she's going to tell somebody off. And it's not very nice. Her words can cut. And it doesn't have to be a feminine energy that's an air sign. It could be somebody embodying this. For example, if this was you and they just ran the love right out of your relationship or a job or whatever you're passionate about. You know, you kind of encountered this. You might be upset that, you know, that maybe, and, you know, sometimes we just get upset and we got to say the way we feel, even though it may not be pretty. However, whatever side that's on. So the Knight of Cups here, reversed. This is about somebody not being a person that has commitment problems, that can't really commit. So maybe somebody made a commitment and they shouldn't have because they didn't stay with it. And yeah. So kind of backing out of a commitment. So that would make sense here. The love spilled out. So there's no rewards there. And somebody's just upset about that. Has to say what they think. Yep. That's understandable. Six of Wands. Sometimes, you know, it's just about the vintage. You have to vent, even if it comes out sideways. So, Six of Wands, reverse. This is no victory, no success. And then we have the Empress. Empress. But see, she has success wherever she goes. No success. Then we have this abundant woman. She's like the queen of queens because she's gone through all the lessons. She can make anything work. Then I have the Six of Pentacles, and this is about, well, it's about financial loss. It's like somebody embezzling money or wiping out a bank account. Also about somebody not giving back. So it could be not receiving an adequate raise or treatment in a relationship. Definitely. Five of Swords. It's about an argument again. This is an argument, a battle. And this kind of battle is when sometimes things are said, spoken. But this is also about turmoil that is inside of us, therefore kind of is reflected on the outside. And I really don't know what that means right now. But in the middle of this turmoil, we have the Empress. So, I don't know, it's like somebody here, Scorpio, says, I know who I am. I know what I deserve. And if I'm going to heal this heart, and I'm going to be shut out, and if I'm going to get my rewards, I got to get somewhere else. But before I leave, I'm going to tell somebody what I think of this. And I'm going to put them in their place. That's how it feels. Okay? So, Two of Swords. If somebody's going to act like they can't decide between me and someone else, here's an example, but that's what it feels. That I'll just make the decision for them. No more problem. I'm out of the equation. Let's see. I'm not sitting here confused and unable to move anymore. I have choices, right? Five of Cups says, I regret this. Five of Cups, I regret this, and this is painful, but something that has to be dealt with. Okay, Nine of Cups, I wouldn't wish this on anyone. This is not what I wanted. This is not what I signed up for. Nine of Cups reverse is not getting your wish. Death card says, when Death card is reversed, it can mean like the end of something where there's no going back, and that's the way this looks here. I'll just end this right now. End it right now. These are not my battles. These are not my issues. These are somebody else's, right? Okay. King of Pentacles. This is somebody, it's a masculine energy. It could be Earth, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. This person is not loyal, not a good husband, not a good father, not nurturing, not good financially. Okay. This is what you're dealing with? This is what somebody's dealing with. You're going, these are not my issues. It's not up to you, up to whoever is here to fix somebody else. Okay. Bad choices in love, lovers reversed. Yep. Pretty much. That's the way it feels anyway. If you're going to choose somebody else, great. Those are all about somebody else's choices. Judgment. You want to keep reliving these crazy cycles? Go ahead. I'm sorry. There's a lot of attitude coming through. But I hear you. I totally understand. Okay, so that's fine. You want to redo this over and over again? That's Judgment reverse is a cycle that'll keep repeating if somebody don't deal with it. Somebody is unable to look at it. So, now let's talk about what Scorpio, I believe this is you we're talking about here, or you're the one that's going, nope. Okay, so what I'm willing to defend, okay, is being the Queen of Cups. I love it. This really got you to where you grew. It's like, oh no, you don't. I love that. Queen of Cups is, I'm a loving person. I have a lot to offer. You are, Scorpio. With my heart on my sleeve, I deserve better than this. It's like you've gone through your own death and rebirth out of this. Queen of Cups, beautiful. I know who I am. I can carry this love for myself and for what I want in my life forward. Because you have a vision, okay? Page of Pentacles. I don't need these. Page of Pentacles reverse. Small offers of people that are manipulating. This is small-minded manipulation. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be whatever, but it's a young energy. You don't need these kind of... to you, this is just small-time manipulation. I think you're seeing that this person that came, that maybe we thought was a king at one time, is really a young, immature energy and not a committed one that's like a user, right? Excuse me. So there is a need to be careful how long you stay in this energy of anger. Well, anger serves, though. Frustration serves. It serves to get us away to the next place. But there is a little bit of a warning here, just to be careful how long you stay in that energy. Because Hangman reverse means the need to take the information and maybe see this what you needed to power up, even as power up, that's not what, to grow into your power, to see how valuable you are. Okay? And when we've been hurt or betrayed, or however that went, it does hurt, and we want to, and it does make us angry, and we want to tell somebody off, absolutely. But in the end, that energy, even though it gets us moving, it will keep us stuck if we're not careful. Okay, that's all. So sorry. This is really good. So, Let me give you a couple, let's get an Angels and Ancestors card over here. Sure I have one. Please give Scorpio just a, that's great, I got a card in there. See what it is? Oh, it's just the advertising, that comes with the deck. So let's see what Scorpio, what's the best advice for Scorpio this week besides what they're already going through it? Like you're kind of sorting stuff out, deciding what's yours, what's not. It's good, good, Scorpio, really good. Okay, let's do one more. So this is a Shaolin Master. Be graceful in movement and action. And, that's really good. To really, what I'm getting here is not let anybody know. And you guys are really good at this anyway, being Scorpio. Not to let people know how upset you are, so you come from a place of balance, and really thinking about, it's like this Queen of Cups. She has a lot of emotion, but she's completely balanced with it. She knows who she is, and don't let the emotion or the anger get you back to this Queen of Swords place where you just want to tell people off, because then that can come back on you, like in the arguments and stuff that we saw here, the Five of Swords. That's an argument, and it doesn't serve anyone. It just makes us feel bad later. So the Shaolin Master talks about graceful movement and action. Just be mindful of your thoughts and where you're at, converting that energy, that pain while you're healing. Because that will affect things on the outside if your inside if you still have turmoil inside. So getting to a place of peace. And maybe that's exercise, maybe doing different things, meditating. So if we think of the Shaolin, they meditate, they exercise, they have a different kind of way of looking at things, and they're like super calm, right? So, one more card here. Really graceful. It's like they're really powerful, but they don't need to wield the power. Because when we know that we're powerful, people know that. When we know we're secure, when we're secure, people know that. As the Empress here, it's the presence, the mere presence that can change things. And the calm, I don't think that's going to work. This is what, that people, if not doubting yourself. So, okay, let's do this one here for you. Explore other realms. You know what I want to do is I never get this card. So I want to pull the book on this one. So this is Voyage of the Malduin. Wow. I don't think I've ever pulled that. Okay. Where you are exactly where you should be. Do not look for an outcome, but a wisdom gained in your journey. See, this is about growing. Now, this is about something that it's like the catalyst for great change. I know, it hurts. That's the way great change is done sometimes, unfortunately, or accomplished. This ancient tale was written down at extraordinary time in history, when the belief systems of Druid and Christian created a curious literary mix. This overlapping of cultures illuminated the Dark Ages with the spiritual voyages of transformation. Heroes and monks drifted off in the symbolic boat, guided by the gods of their faith. This was called Imran, or Journey of Initiation. Oh. For this Maudlin is started out with the lower vibration of revenge and ended up with illumination and peacemaking. There you go. through a series of tests and trials on various mysterious islands. The Celtic symbol of the apple branch represents travel to the other world, and the birds are spirit. This is a classic hero's journey, going and returning of the hero or heroine and their attainment of spiritual transformation. Which would add to the wisdom and evolution of their culture. Wow, this is like a rite of passage for you. So, that is beautiful, Scorpio. Now it all makes sense. What you have to look forward to is, well, being a divine being after this divine. So, if you're a feminine, being the divine feminine. If you're masculine, being the divine masculine. This is coming into your power peacefully. Changing the anger of the lower vibration of anger, which is understandable, and sending your part of your mission and waiting for it to come back and change. Let's say, started out with a lower vibration of revenge and ended up with illumination and peacemaking through a series of tests and trials on various mysterious islands. So, if you're wondering why, this is why. This is how we grow. I kind of think you got quite... This is your soul's journey, but this is also getting you prepared for something else. How exciting. That will be revealed after some of this is done. But love you, Scorpio. That's really cool. Take care.